Want to bring you in. Hey man, good morning to all the good people. We live at 5. I got Memphis's very own Finesse God in the house on tonight. Um, Finesse God, you down in the streets of Memphis, Tennessee. You in the trenches, you in the crifts, you in the crevices, you in the
I
cracks.
am.
You know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? If don't nobody else know what's going on, you know what's going on, man. And we see a lot of good, we see a lot of bad from the tragic situation that happened with Young Dolph. And so let's start like this, man. Just give us an update on the situation. We saw a lot of things on the internet, such as photos surfacing of Young Dolph's alleged killers. We also saw that, or what we were told, what we seen on the internet is that Moneybag Yo, or not Moneybag Yo, but they big homie, Yo Gotti, his mother's restaurant was
The
shot up.
restaurant.
We saw police barricading and protecting the restaurant. Um we saw Blac Youngsta's grandmother's house allegedly shot up. And
Allegedly.
so we also saw a curfew issued on the city, and now we're seeing industry politics take place.
Yes,
And
yes, my
so
man.
I wanna afford you the platform right now to kind of give us a full breakdown and analysis from your perspective on the situation regarding Young Dolph's death.
All right, man. First and foremost, too, man, it's a pleasure to be here, bro. Appreciate you, man. You understand me sharing your platform. For those who new to this and not true to this, and just now side they want to tune in, man. You rocking with the finesse God. I'm one of the journalists down here in Memphis, man, and you know, look, I was actually it happened down the street from my house, which is why I was actually able to walk towards the scene. Like, uh, oh my gosh, man, like you know what I'm saying? Immediately being that, I got a little platform that I do down here with the music videos and stuff, and so like as soon as it had happened, my phone was blowing up. Everybody was texting me to see if it was true. However, I was like, ironically, I was in the car doing a favor, going to go pick somebody up from the airport. And when you gotta go down airways to get to airport. You gotta go up airways to get to the airport. Now I saw that, but I saw the airways was backed up at 12. But I'm thinking to myself, I said, "Damn, it must be school let out or must be a bad wreck or something." But in between time, my partner texted me and called me and said, "Bro, they just killed Dolph." I said, "Man, shut the fuck up!" Immediately, like, hell no. And then he started tagging me in the shit of the girl live, who everybody using her video, from Dallas Global, from Rap House, from Say Cheese, everybody using her video and this other dude video where bro was like, "Man, tell me I ain't run down on Dolph." And yeah, man, shit. In the video, you see Dolph arm sticking out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was a targeted hit, man. You know what I'm saying? From some young niggas too, bum ass young niggas too. I don't know if I showed you, but this the car. Let me show you the car.
Watch your language, bro. You know, tone down the cussing. It affects monetization. So I
Oh,
just,
my bad,
no,
bro.
you fine, you
The
fine. You keeping it real.
the man, bro, because they was broke, bro. You had to be a hating individual. Man, let me send you this the car. That way you can show these folks. Because the description of the car, the girl described the description of the car. Want to shout out Gossip City for providing it. You also can look it up. It's public info for right now. But man, bro, this is just unfortunate, man. Because really, the first thing I could think about is that man kids, fool. Like, oh my gosh, bro, these folks took a family man. And the reason why Dolph was here, bro, the only reason why, because everybody love to say, bro, you can't be just going back to the hood. Bro, listen, bro. Bro was a multimillionaire. Bro was not hanging out here. Bro had houses in LA, Atlanta, Miami. Like, bro wasn't here just to be hanging out on the Humbug type. Like, bro had a turkey giveaway that he had planned for today. and them folks killed, bro, fool. Them folks killed this, bro. That's the only reason why he was in his community. He was picking up
So the
cookies.
car, here's the picture of the car.
That's the picture of the
Um,
copy.
and like bro said, this is all public information. So this is surveillance footage
That
that
looked like a two-door Benz, man.
yeah, it really looks like. See, in my opinion, um, this looked like a getaway car. In my opinion, it looked like a stolo or something that can be tossed, or either that or they're really bummed out and broke.
Yeah, nah, that looked like a steamer, but being that that's a Benz though, somebody gonna drive that car. Somebody driving that car like for everyday personal use. I don't think that this was plotted out. I don't think this was planned all the way thoroughly through. I mean, these folks real deal caught Dolph by himself. What is the likelihood of that? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, I mean, you supposed to be able to walk amongst your people, man. You understand me? That's why we feel like this came from, this didn't come from South Memphis, man. You understand me? This didn't come from like, no, bro, I ain't had no smoke in the city. Folks love though. And as y'all can see now, from the outpouring, the love and the reaction, you know what I'm saying, the response from everybody. Man, this man was loved. Bro was I just told my wife, bro, this was the new Martin Luther King.
Okay, so we saw the photo surface. You know what I'm saying? Um, we also saw Blac Youngsta's situation with his grandmother. We saw Yo Gotti's restaurant. So is any of that true?
Man, no, no, I mean, no, I don't. It wasn't really no shootings last night. That was just all, that's hype from the internet. Like, I mean, emotions was high, so it wasn't to say that it couldn't happen, but because this just goes to show, bro. I be trying to tell people, fool. Even though like golf, that Dolphin, that Gotti stuff really kind of had died down. They wasn't really on it like that. It was still like little smaller skits, but you wasn't hearing no like it wasn't nothing major because it, bro. Look at the effect now. And honestly, do you honestly think that Gotti, like, look at the magnitude of how many people is affected by this man death? Do you think Gotti got too much to lose to still be worried about? You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, Gotti had accepted bruh for who he was. Like his position was, you know what I'm saying, stamped here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, there's multiple kings in Africa. There's multiple kings in New York. I remember when when P. Diddy told, you know what I'm saying, well, he was on the radio because they was like, how you feel about Hov being the king? Or 50 say he the king. And he said, well, they might be kings in their rightful kingdom, in their territory. However, when it comes to heart, like, so I say that to say, yeah, Gotti might have had to know, but Dolph was the king of the South, bro. Like, I mean, he had the right to call himself king of Memphis. Like, he ushered in a new era. You know what I'm saying? He made the scene relevant as far as like why people people wasn't checking for Memphis talent, Memphis artists. And honestly, the only time you had heard about a Memphis artist is if Gotti had brought him out first. You understand me? And he kept them under his umbrella,
Well,
under
my
his
thing is this,
and
like, and
put
I'm
them
not
on the
gonna,
shelf.
like,
Which
I
is why
understand,
Snooty Wow
right?
now, yeah, yo, that song went international. I think he was getting booked in Japan for that one song. However, yo, he only was big as Gotti wanted him to be. And because Dolph didn't never sign to Gotti and stayed, you know what I'm saying, true to himself, he became a like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, even Rockefeller gotta have some competition, man. You understand me? Like, you can't be the best and just not have somebody in your lane, fool. Like, I hate bro. Every 5 minutes I keep saying to myself, damn, Dolph. Dang, Dolph. I know they ain't just do Dolph like that. I know you boys. Not
So
Dolph, bro.
I saw that there were a curfew there was a curfew issued yesterday in the city of Memphis. Can you kind of talk about like why that was and how that affected the city?
Well, because Dolph murder, even though that was an international icon, that was like the sixth murder within the last 48 hours. So, you know what I'm saying? People was getting killed at an alarming rate. And so they felt like because emotions was high, the city council felt like it would be best for the mayor to issue a curfew, you know what I'm saying, to pretty much calm people's emotions. Cause you know what I'm saying? Yeah, now folks was threatening to shoot up schools, churches, events, the restaurant, Blac Youngsta Mama House. Like, it just got ugly, man. It got ugly. Y'all supposed to know that this was gonna be. That's why nobody ever played with Dolph, whether y'all know it or not, man. Like, come
Well, we
on,
didn't
man.
know it because it looked to us like, if I'm just being real with you from an outside looking in, it looked like Dolph was always the one getting played with.
No,
Dolph
Dolph,
getting shot.
man.
Dolph getting shot on Rodeo. Dolph getting shot over here. Dolph is getting shot, fam. He's getting shot. He's getting shot at. And then Soulja Boy is playing with you. Out
Yes,
of
man.
all
And
people,
that's,
Soulja Boy
I want to get to that too.
like
I want
fucking Soldier Boy is playing with you, fam. Soldier Boy talking about ain't this the nigga that got shot 100 times, nigga? You need to be trying to handle the smoke in your city instead of worrying about me. Days before Soldier Boy's show in Memphis, Dolph is killed and Soldier Boy is online trolling. Okay,
boasting. I
so
think
Soldier Boy posted. Let me actually look at this because I believe we broke the story over here at Real Twin TV, but Soldier Boy actually posted yesterday, the day Young Dolph dies, his single Stretch
stress
Some.
on.
Stretch Some. Now, I believe I got word that Trouble actually responded. Trouble out of Atlanta, the Atlanta streets. Um, basically saying, I like the little silly crap Soldier be doing time to time. It's entertaining, I get it. Don't be no pussy ass nigga and drop no song called Stretch Some the next day as if you got active in my dog losing his life though. That's whole shit, little bro. And then he at Soldier Boy, and you know what's down with me. And then Soldier Boy actually responds and says the song been out, but what you want to do, nigga? You sound tough as hell on the internet. Fuck you talking about, nigga. And Soldier Boy continues. Let me actually play the clip of where Soldier Boy first popped his shit.
Niggas who shot at you first, nigga, before you come at me talking about some fucking, you gonna see me. You ain't gonna do shit to me, nigga. You know who the fuck I'm is, nigga? You tripping, nigga. Who are you? I don't. Oh, Big Draco. I'm gonna fuck.
And so Soldier Boy has been going kind of left on Trouble, and I believe there was even a comment where Soldier said, "Do you want to be next?"
Yes, man. He has to stop, bro. He needs to stop. Come on, Draco. Like man, I miss with Big Draco. No cap, I really do. Miami
So do
Mike,
you
the
think
whole
Draco's gonna be good in your city when he comes? If he comes?
no, man, because listen, now you gotta understand, man. Brett is loved here. So you can't go to somebody and poke, you can't go to somebody's city and poke the bear. This is bad timing. I'm telling you, listen, man. Yo, these folks will, man. What happened with Yellow Beezy? Didn't they catch a sprinter ban on the expressway? Dallas ain't the only ones who play like that. Like, I'm telling you, like, man, listen, it's gonna be consequences right now. Right now is not the time. And you know what I'm saying? If these folks would kill Dolph in his own city, what Draco think what make him think he's so safe? I'm curious.
I don't know. Well, you actually had issue with a lot of industry politics being played regarding Young Dolph's death. Can you talk about that?
Yes, man. What it is for one, I mean, now everybody a Dolph fan. For one, that's what it looked like. You understand me? Like, you see how Asian Doll posted talking about, he would just ask me to go on tour. But back in 2014, she also had the same tweet where she said Dolph was trash. And so I'm just like, the internet is the wrong time. The way Clout set up, these folks going outside for it. And you know what I'm saying? The fact that everybody all of a sudden promoting and pushing the album. Everybody got an album that they want to drop and got something they want to say now. You know what I'm saying? Since this man done died, like, bro, do they not know that this man wife and kids is on the internet too, fool? Like, bro, have some respect. Let these folk grieve in peace, man. Cause like, bro, these folk just lost their head honcho, fool. Like, I'm going on folks' pages like Paper Route Fizzle, Kenny Money, Snoop Bands, Big Unk, Big Moochie Great. Like, I really, you know what I'm saying? I know what was up with their count. Like, Paper Route Woo, you know what I'm saying, bro? These folks is grieving, and these folks is hurt. Not only not even just folks in Paper Route. Think you got so many DJs, so many photographers. Bruh is real deal had an effect on the industry, man. And the fact that bruh just, you know, somebody took this man his untimely demise, like, yo, this was big, man. This was colossal. This was colossal. I mean, y'all see the response. Man, the industry affected by this because bruh fed a lot of people. Bruh got a lot of people paid. And you know what I'm saying? He one of the last artists, one of the few who is self-made. As far as like I remember Dolph whole campaign. Similar to Mo 3, low key. But I'm talking about like when he went through the mixtape era and he was dropping nothing but mixtapes. I remember he used to have like cones, walk up and down Bill with backpacks full of his CDs, passing out his CDs on the town. And like I'm talking about like everywhere you go, like you saw that damn CD. Like I'm talking about you would see it. The blue, well, there was the Blue Dream CD he had, like, you know what I'm saying? And he was personally like, bro was like out here too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like real deal, independent, like humble. Bro, I remember I kicked it with Dolph in my partner's Junior's bachelor party, man. Dolph walked in. This was before Dolph was even just he had medicine out. Him, DJ Squeaky, Daddy O. Like, I'm talking about, man, I real deal kicked it with these folks downtown. This was way before Paper Route was even Paper Route. And you know what I'm saying? Dolph came in there, he rolled up with us, and you know what I'm saying, smoked, and shit. I mean, shoot, my bad, man. I'm just over here reminiscing, man. I'm thinking about that. Like, that's a moment that I shared with Dolph. That is sad that these folks real deal killed this man. You see, y'all see how you see the pictures, bro. They walk, bro, down, fool. Up close at that. I'm just sick of it, man. I feel like if Soulja gonna speak on it, man, he need to say R.I.P. Dolph or something, man. Like, it don't hurt to say that. It don't hurt to say that. That might rest in peace, bro.
Well, Draco is stepping right now. You know, he's standing on what he said. Just because a nigga dead don't change how I feel about him. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
On some street shit. I'm speaking on some street shit now. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily know.
Even Trap Boy Freddy said he wished that shit didn't happen, man.
Well, Trap Boy fucked with Dolph. When Dolph comes to the city of Dallas.
I'm talking about Trap Boy. I seen the interview where Trap Boy said that the situation that happened with 3 was not worth it.
Right. He did.
Because of this, it's gonna be a stain on Gotti's career. Like,
you think so?
Always point the finger at Gotti. Like, they're gonna always feel like he had something to do with it. Even though I'm really like, I'm convinced. I know Gotti ain't had nothing to do with this. If you see the young folks that did that, man, I call them NBA young boys. That's what I call them. That's what they remind me of. That's the type of music that they listen to. When he say, get out the car, draw down on you, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's they sincerely believe in it. Dolph made music like Preach. Keep it real with your dog no matter what. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, gave you codes and principles and rules to live by. Young boy not doing it. And that's why I don't understand why so many grown men that listen to Young Boy. Oh, man, bro. They took a real one, bro. Dolph had his own style, bro.
Well, let me say,
duplicate that.
That's true. That's true. Dolph was one of the few rappers who didn't have to rhyme to rap.
Yes. Man, boy, you better say it, bro. He would always go left, Pete. Like you, oh
Like
man,
Dolph is
bro.
one of them niggas who can talk on the track. Listen, I just dropped a link to the chat, man. Finesse God is actually from Memphis, man. Y'all want to come up here? You disagree, you agree. We want to hear your opinion. And this is the time to give it. Hey, man. I wanted to say though, Finesse. I wanted to say, Finesse, man. I'm very sad by the death of Dolph. But I'll say this regarding Trap Boy Freddy and Mo 3. The difference between, I think, a Trap Boy Freddy and a Soulja Boy is that Trap Boy Freddy is a real gangster. You know, like when Trap Boy did his interview, understand Trap Boy has no remorse for Mo 3 whatsoever.
Yeah.
No remorse. And his actions show that, his music show that, everything about him shows that, his past history shows that he has no remorse. I think the big difference between Soulja and Trap is that Soulja is not a real gangster. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say this: Trap Boy Freddy is a real gangster. Like how you said that it ain't gonna hurt nothing. It won't hurt nothing for you to say RIP dog. You know, whether you do it sarcastically or whether you do it officially. Like Trap Boy said, he wish he ain't never had to die. Trap Boy meant that. Like, you know, he wish it ain't come to all that, but it did. You know what I'm saying? A gangster don't tell you that, man. That shit shouldn't have happened, man. The city's supposed to be together. Point blank, period. Might even throw in a fuck that nigga at the end of it. But
no, man.
No, real talk. This is what's going on. I'm just saying what's going on.
Yeah, but I know, man.
Soulja Boy, it shouldn't be none of that. Like, come on, fam. You supposed to
no real smoke, man.
Do a song with Key Glock right now, bro. Go on, get your clout back. If you want to clout chase, man, you can bring. You got the power to and be the bigger person and whoop. But instead, you wanted to look like you caught the body.
So look, what words would you give to Key Glock out there, man? What would you say to Key Glock right now, man?
Man, I don't even want to be the person to say it.
No, you got to
Key Glock got to get some get back.
Damn.
I know, right? But and the only reason I say that is because, like I say, bro, Dolph been getting shot at, and maybe he a real nigga in Memphis. But on the internet, it's like we respect him on the internet. But it's like, bro, like your head honcho got killed, fam. This ain't no. If you a street nigga, the internet is gonna want to see street retaliation. A nigga like me gonna want you to, say, come out and respectfully and say, man, we need to bring the city together. We can use Young Dolphs as a time to bring the city together. But that's not the reality of what's about to happen.
Oh my gosh, I wonder what's gonna happen.
That's not the reality of what's about to happen. What man, Key Glock, it's time for him to step up. If don't nothing happen to nobody, like they killed your big dog, fam. They didn't take out Paper Route Woo, Jay Fizzle, Mookie Grape.
Man, you need to stop.
They got Dolph. Dolph is big. You compare Dolph to Dolph is bigger than Mo 3, fam.
Yes, absolutely.
Way bigger.
Absolutely.
Way bigger. Mo 3 didn't get big till he died. Dolph was in his prime throughout his life.
No, 100%.
He was a big dog. You hear what I'm saying? So now it's like not only are the fans gonna want to see some get back, niggas is gonna want for Key Glock is gonna have to put Paper Route Empire on his back.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Cause
he's gonna have to really showcase that he's more than just dumber. You know what I'm saying? That he can actually go dumb bars, if that makes sense. Like he's gonna have to show, like he's gonna have to keep this shit alive because, to be honest, most of us only messed with Key Glock because of Dolph. We gave him a chance because of Dolph. Yes, he has Russian cream. Yes, he made a hit.
But he's definitely Dolph protege.
He's Dolph's understudy. We look at him. When we look at him, we see Dolph. We see Dolph's little cousin that wrecked Dolph's car. You know what I'm saying? That's who we see when we see Key Glock. He's a little fuck up cousin who was making noise in the streets and Dolph put on. So yeah, unfortunately, we want to see Key Glock go do some of that slime you talk about in the music. Go make another hit. Put on for Dolph. And how are you gonna put on for Dolph? Or shut up. Like, please don't get on the internet talking gangster. Don't do none of that if that ain't what you about to be on. You know what I mean? And I'm not encouraging that. I'm just saying, like, we not wanting to see it. Now, I don't know how Key Glock, and I'm going to be analyzing it. Like, maybe Key Glock will do a tour, a paper route tour in honor of Young Dolph. That'll be a good move. That's like strays away from the violence aspect. But I'm gonna tell you though, like when you're a real street rapper and you got real street love, and I think Dolph was about all of that, and I think he kind of established that the way he was stepping at Gotti. But unfortunately, Memphis ain't Chicago. What do I mean by that? Chicago is a bunch of internet gangsters. Memphis is a bunch of straight street gangsters who don't get on the internet. So
nah, man.
About like I heard stories about like 2 years ago, Blac Youngsta brother getting hit up. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like real stuff going on in Memphis that we might not ever hear about. But the thing about it is once that happens, it's up there for life, bro. You take somebody's brother, like they can't sleep until something happens to you. You know what I mean? Even if time goes on. I'm just saying, look, this is just my opinion. This is my perspective on it. So with that being said, like they done hit your big dog. Like people are gonna want to see some action. Like, do you see the immediate media frenzy that was created around Yo Gotti's mother's restaurant, around Blac Youngsta's grandmother's house? Like people want to see this is rap is a gladiator sport, and if you rapping your real life, which most people say they do, then we want to see if you're like that in real life. So you asked me a question and I was forced to be honest, man. And I hate to say it because it's negative. And we don't want to be promoting the killing of our own. But unfortunately, the reality is that's what the fans are going to want to see.
Oh, no, man. Oh, no, man. It is what it is.
I mean, you down there in Memphis, though. Like, what is it looking like? You know what I'm saying? Like, you tell me. Because I don't know.
It's a dark cloud over the city right now, man. It's a dark cloud over the city. Man, folks is out here looking for get back. That's all I can say. When you go on all the paper route, like you go on the different people on paper route, you check their posts, all they shit
they took everything down.
Huh?
Most of them took everything down.
They did. But in their stories,
only two reasons. Listen, it's only two reasons why people are removing photos. Literally, there's only two reasons. Demon time, like is demon time or the feds in town. Literally the only two reasons.
Listen, that's what I told y'all because of the magnitude.
Key Glock just dropped an album, right? So regardless of what's going on, Key Glock should be still promoting or at least still have his shit up because for them, Instagram is about business. Even the trolling of Soulja Boy, that was business, right? Yeah. So obviously, Young Dolph's death supersedes the business. Everybody took everything down. So to me, it just looked like that's what type of time it is.
Man, this shit sad as a motherfucker. Man, bro. Oh, bro. Nah, but man, I just hope, man. I'm sending peace and love to that man family, man. Peace and love and healing energy.
Yeah, and I have too. You know, I'm sending peace and love to the family of Dolph, to the friends of Dolph. You know what I'm saying? To the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wishes that upon anybody, fam. At the end of the day. Get away from that. Hey, move.
Yeah, man. I just hate that they, man. Every 5 minutes, that's all I keep saying to myself. Damn, dog. For real deal, man. We took a blow to the city with this one. You understand me? Because not you didn't really have to rely on Gucci, man, to just come over here and give folks a deal at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that folks was paper route, like the fact that paper route and 1017 was making a mark on the city. Don't get it twisted too. Big 30 now. Somebody got killed out that clique yesterday. Big homie G now. I think his name was Jay. It's on their page. They posted him. He got killed yesterday though. Big homie G. So like, you know, karma is a motherfucker, bro.
You say big
Karma
homie
is a motherfucker. Cause I was checking their page to see if any one of them would say RIP to Dolph, man. But none of them did. None of them did.
I wonder. So you saying that rappers in the city aren't saying RIP to Dolph?
Not a lot of them. No,
Is that rap politics? Like, what is causing that?
Bro, I don't know. I thought. Listen, Moneybagg and Dolph did a song before. Moneybagg and Dolph did a song before. I think it's called "I Need a Plug," or they did a song before. And so that's why I would at least thought Moneybagg was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, real enough to post RP Dolph, but he posted talking about he spent $40,000 on his car.
Look like snow.
That didn't he say that though, bro? I just wish they chill with the industry politics, man. As far as like everybody trying to capitalize off this man death. You understand me? Like, bro, is y'all really checking for Soulja Boy album, man? Is anybody ever checking for Soulja Boy album?
Come on, man.
You feel me? And I fuck with Big Draco. Don't get me wrong, bro. But this ain't the time, bro. And I'm just like, if somebody a clout chase over, you know what I'm saying? This right here shows that people ain't got no heart. It ain't no heart in this game. It ain't no heart in this business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boosie said it best. Show no love. Love will get you killed. And if we're gonna think about it, that's exactly what just happened with Dolph, man. Showing love, man. Pulling up in his community. But he still wasn't supposed to be by himself. But that's, bro, I should be able to walk amongst my people. I feel him. You supposed to be able to walk amongst your people.
Man, I mean, you are, but you also got to move smart, fam. Like, you're Dolph. The difference between Dolph and a lot of other rappers is Dolph can afford security.
Well, the thing is, people love him enough to protect him.
Huh?
I said, but also people love him enough to protect him anyway.
Dolph can afford security, fam. If they love him that much, they would have protected him.
I remember.
If they loved him that much, they would have protected him. They didn't.
Yeah, you're right. I remember.
Who's gonna put their life on the line when the AK-47 starts to get slung?
Man, your shooter will. I swear to God.
Well, he should have had him with you. That's a form of security.
I remember Me have said this back to they was talking to Paper Route Woo. The Me team, Me shooter.
And I'm hearing that Dolph did have a shooter that shot back in the car. I'm not sure if that's true.
Nah, yeah, I don't know how true that was either too, because I'm like, I don't know how he didn't hit nothing then, because the car was right there. So dude's supposed to have been able to bust back. You feel me? But they did detain somebody at the scene though. But what I couldn't understand though, yeah, man, that shit just playing in my head every time, man, riding by, because I know the video gonna come out. They got it on camera. It's only a matter of time. That's what I was telling you, because you made a point when you said the feds involved now. Well, yeah, you're right. And so because the feds involved, man, if them niggas solve FBG duck murder, You think these folks safe with like no? They finna find what's up. Who did this fool?
Well,
Like
the thing about that situation
it's
is
too high profile.
it exactly, and it makes the city look bad when you have a national murder because it's a murder at the end of the day. And if Memphis can't solve that murder, then it means that Memphis doesn't have control over its assailants or doesn't have control over its citizens. It doesn't have the police have no control over the streets. The streets are wild and out of hand. And one of the biggest you mean tell me the biggest motherfucker in rap in your city, entertainment in your city, bringing commerce to your city, that's helping out there doing a turkey drive in your city, and he gets killed the day before the turkey drive, and you can't find that, the police are going to exhaust their resources to find his killer. It was shown when they issued the curfew that night, that showed us that the government is aware of what's going on and what needs to happen and what can happen. And so they understand that either they bring justice or justice will be brought.
Man, rest in peace, Dolph.
Man, RP Dolph, man. I'm gonna extend this opportunity if anybody wants to join the stage, comment on the life legacy.
When that Melly trial,
man, the legend himself, Young Dolph. What was said?
I said, when that Melly trial? I know this off subject, but I'm just wondering, man. Like, they been held, bro, for like 1,000 days now.
Yeah, 1,000 days, I believe. I don't even know how long that is. That's 3+ years.
God damn.
Yeah, so I don't know what's that about, and they're saying like he I'm not sure what's going on, but
man, they be making it seem like Cuz gonna get off.
Well, that's what I think. Ultimately, like if they didn't try to rush the trial, like if they, because this was all before Corona, right? Because Corona's going on now, so that may have halted the trial. But if Corona wasn't going on, I you know what I'm saying, maybe they would have sped up the trial, because that shit usually don't take past 2 years to at least go to trial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yo, what's good? What's good, y'all?
Hey, what's up?
What's going
on? Salute y'all, man. Shout out Real Tune, man. Definitely been seeing you putting in work.
Yes, sir.
You know, RP Dolph, man, this shit is crazy, but
during my birth month, let me stop you, brother. During my birth month.
Our birth month, bro.
Shit, it's my Scorpio brother, man. What's your birthday, man?
Man, my birthday's Saturday, P. Same day as Future, bro.
Oh, your birthday coming up on the
Saturday.
20th. On the 20th.
Yes, man.
Man, Doc, I'm November 11th, man. So Mo 3 actually died when I was born. So on the day that I was born, Mo 3 died. On the date, let me say this: the date.
Yeah, the date. I got you.
You know, the date that Mo 3 died, I was born, man. So if you can, man, I'm not asking for too much. I would tell you, don't send me a dub to get in the club. Send me 100. You know what I'm saying? Send me 100. But goddamn me,
An offender at Connolly Unit. This call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring. To accept this, press 1. To refuse this free call, press 2. Thank you for using Securus.
Hey,
the conversation now.
Self-made life, as you see, you know what I'm saying, I got a personal call. Go ahead, brother, and just tell yo, hold on. And go ahead, brother, and just tell what, you know what I'm saying, let us know your thoughts, your feelings on the situation.
For sure. All right, so I think we all know the street level of this. Of course, Dolph got popped at a couple times and all that, so I think we kind of get that aspect of it. But on another tip, man, you know, I just want to talk about this record label type shit. Now, I know y'all probably seen this, a little picture going a while, and it says all 3 artists were signed to Empire, owned their masters, and unfortunately all passed away in the month of November. And we got King Von November 6th. We got Mo 3 November 11th, and we got Young Dolph November 17th. Now, of course, we know, like I said, on the two-dimensional level, we know Dolph was a street dude. We know a lot of these street rappers get killed, but I think a lot of people got to really start paying attention to these record labels, man, because I heard that I guess the new thing when they doing with rappers is the insurance policies, and then for as music is not making as much money as it did. We all know that. So another way they profiting is, after they death, these music sales go up. So Finesse guy, how you feel kind of just about that aspect, not to go too deep in it, but just how you look at stuff like that. Because this, to me, that's a little weird what's going on with Empire Records, where recently, all in the month of November, they got these major artists, you know what I'm saying, dying like this.
Well, I mean, that's what you call like internet internet shit, you know what I'm saying? Because folks, this was ironic, man. Like, for one, like this was just was a total coincidence. Like, folks just caught Dolph slipping, bro. This wasn't no like it really was. It's more so like a young nigga crashing out. Like, because like Dolph don't be here, bro. Dolph don't just be hanging out in the hood like he do.
Yeah, I was shocked solo. That was a little weird, man, for him to be solo.
I mean, but that was like his grandma stay in the neighborhood. So like, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, bro. Like he do it so much where, you know what I'm saying, it felt natural. Like, if you don't ride up Airways, you expect to look over there at the car wash or whatever and see one of the camouflage cars, and you knowing that that's Dolph or that's somebody from Paper Route, like, naturally. So,
but we know the price tag he had on him though. It's like, well, we don't know. But you know what I'm saying? It's rumors. It's rumors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, that's all allegedly. Like,
right,
who had what price tag? Who put the price tag?
But how many attempts? He had 2 major attempts that that made world news. You don't think?
Well, you know what I'm saying. Technically, that was Blac Youngsta trying to put in work for Gotti.
Okay.
Yeah, like, and it's all allegedly, but
yeah,
Dolph didn't even press charges against Blac Youngsta when he knew that bro had something to do with it. So that's why I'm like, bro, look, man,
because I'm saying, like, this, what's killing me is, like, I feel like they playing the trick on the masses, man. Because it feel like, a lot of us, we get attached to these rappers, and then it just feel like, it's just kind of the same story over and over. We love their music, we see them rise, they get killed, we all sad, then it's just like a repeat. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just getting a little weird now when it comes to these major artists, man. And then all of them getting killed all broad daylight like this, like. Back in the day, you didn't really see rappers getting killed.
That right there,
like this on camera.
That was hatred, jealousy, envy. That was all the emotions above, man. Like, ain't no way around it, man. It wasn't no reason for them folks to do Dolph like that. What could Dolph have possibly done to deserve a death like that? I'm curious.
That's true.
What could Dolph possibly done to have deserved to be
killed? Like, is he really a street guy? Like, people say he a street. I don't know if because I heard he used to be a barber. I don't really know. Memphis. I ain't really. Is he really like a street dude like that, or is that just the persona he picked up when he started rapping?
No, I mean, he was really from the street. I mean, you could be from the hood and not be a hood nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he was more so a hustler. Like,
right. Okay. So just money.
The nigga from the streets. That don't always mean that
he on some gangster shit. Yeah.
He on some sliding shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't about busting the gun. Because you got to think, Memphis is about making easy money, pimping hoes and style. So, like,
yeah, okay, I heard that.
It's really about getting money.
Right.
His persona was more so fashion. Get good money, get paid, young. I mean, listen.
Yeah, he didn't rap a lot. He didn't rap a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Here and there, but
he gave principles. He spoke on principles, things. You know what I'm saying? Real men should live by principles that real men or real niggas or rappers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Should live by. Like, he gave the code, and more so like he laid the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? He went and got money on his own. Didn't ask nobody. Like, this was the definition of self-made. So, like, you know what I'm saying? That give a lot of niggas who ain't never had nothing, that gave them hope on how you can actually turn nothing into something.
Yeah, but the thing too is, like, a lot of these dudes getting rich, and then it's like, shit, you can't really enjoy your bread. It's like, what's the use of getting all this money and you getting a 4-year run with the shit. You know, it's just like.
Well, Dolph definitely enjoyed his run. I mean,
No, I'm saying a lot of these dudes do enjoy it, but we know just speaking on some long term, you know, niggas want to be alive when they, 65, 68. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I get rich, but if I gotta go before I hit 40, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Is it really worth it?
Man, you know what? Like I said, man, folks just caught Dolph slipping, man. That's really what.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This was
It was kind of shocking though, because it definitely, I didn't really expect to see the shit.
It happened in his own hood though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I hear people keep saying that, so that's why I think too he was more comfortable, especially.
That's why I tell people this really more so remind me of
Nipsey.
Nah, it's kind of like Nipsey, because I mean that's jealousy and hatred. But this more so remind me of Doe B.
Okay.
Niggas was just jealous, and they just shot and killed Dolph. Like, it wasn't no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dolph ain't never did nothing to nobody. Never talked.
How do we know that though, man? They only show us what they want to show us, man.
No, bro. I'm talking. Bro was the king of the city, fool. Like, I mean, listen. Look, I mean, go.
All right,
check your time.
You think niggas was cool with him? Go ahead and running with that title though.
You say what?
Do you think? Because I seen some videos where they're saying that's where it all started when he started running with that King of Memphis title.
I mean, everybody got a right to be a king, and everybody a king in their own mind, ain't they?
Yeah, but we know how that get messy though when you're dealing with the streets and a rapper. You know how that go for.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying, and that is true. But if it didn't get messy for Jay-Z and Puffy and 50, why it can't get it can't they can't have some type of order and understanding for Memphis?
Yeah, but it did get messy for Jay-Z.
It's a lot of
it got messy. It got messy. Like
when it get messy.
It got messy for Jay-Z with Nas. Like, his beef is old. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't talk about that no more. Like, we're not talking about that no more. Like, that's in the 70s, 80s, 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like it got messy. It got messy with Dame Dash. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got messy. It does get messy. Amen. It got messy for 50 Cent. It got messy for 50 Cent with Fat Joe when he beat with the whole New York. It got messy. It got messy for Ja Rule. It got messy with Irv Gotti. It got messy.
I got 100 clips.
It got messy. But the difference between of 50 Cent and a Ja Rule is the difference between a Yo Gotti and a Young Dolph. These niggas is from Memphis. New York, the niggas that 50 Cent was beefing with been having money, and at this point they industry niggas. Like, they probably don't even, most of them niggas probably don't even got street ties. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like it got messy with Jim Jones. Like, that would be a different type of, you know what I'm saying, like a reputable, a Cameron, you know what I'm saying, a nigga who's still associated with Treyway. Like, if it got messy with them, then it might be some, and then them niggas also moving different. We're not too much hearing about 50 Cent just hanging out in Queens. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not hearing 50 Cent hanging out in Queens, in his hood where he grew up at. Like, if he goes there, he's going for business and he's getting out the way. So he's fucking hoes like Chelsea Handler. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me ask you this, Tom.
I'm just saying it can get messy, but
you think it had anything to do with him owning his masters? Because they saying right here, they saying King Von, Mo3, and him all own their masters.
No, that
bro,
we ain't gonna do that, man, because it happened in the hood. It ain't like Prince.
True. I'm saying, we gotta look at all angles though, man.
Dolph Masters don't even work like a Michael Jackson catalog. Like, his catalog is a lot.
Hey, them after death sales, Pop Smoke sales went crazy. We all know Mo3 sales went crazy. Like, that, to me, that's the new hustle, man. These rappers die, them sales go up, man. We got it. That's But he wasn't street shit though.
Man, I just hate this shit happen to my boy like that, man. God damn.
I just don't get why he'll be lacking like that, man. I get it. He do move.
I mean, his back was turned. He was inside the stove.
Shit, that's super comfortable though.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's fucked up. It's definitely fucked up, man.
Tune, did y'all see his arm hanging out the window?
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
Boy.
And like y'all say, I seen that picture. Look like some young niggas too, man. These young niggas out here, man. God damn, dog.
Crash dummies, man. That's what I call them. NBA young boys, man. That's what they get, man. I ain't got nothing to live for. Folks just throwing their life away. But they got to know this ain't gonna end well.
And then they hella on camera with it too, so it's just like ain't no more clean work these days. Niggas just like it got to go down.
Yeah, see, folks think just because they got that mask on, they gonna be safe.
Yeah, you know, like you got that little mask on, bro. That's not enough, bro.
I done seen these folks solve cases with the mask on and everything.
Yeah, shit. They basically got they can break you down. They just ain't got your features and shit, but they got good pictures of both of them.
But you know what? Somebody gonna see something. The fact that the pictures just came up, somebody knows something, and somebody saw them.
Y'all think Soulja Boy just trolling? Well, let me ask you about that angle. How y'all feel about the Soulja Boy angle? Because that's a little weird too, man.
We know Soulja Boy.
Hey, bro, look, finesse. I'm with you on that Soulja Boy shit. Like, I don't think, I just don't think Soulja cut like that.
Yeah, I think he trolling. I think he trolling a little bit.
No, he definitely trolling, man. But it's really out of control at this point.
The level of coincidental.
Yeah, I think he know more than he telling them.
Like him having a show already pre-planned in Dolph City, him going and talking down on Dolph before he come to Dolph City. Like, let me tell you something.
I don't think he gonna show up.
If Soulja Boy does show up, he is the new king of Memphis. May God have a blessing on the readers, hearers, and doers of his holy word. Amen. I appreciate